At nakatamay na po lahat mga kaibigan para dito sa ating second game para sa araw na ito ng Miyerkules. Of course, ang Coca-Cola Tigers laban dito sa Purefoods Chunkee Giants. Mga higante laban sa Tigre, hindi po sa karnaval. Ito mapapanood ninyo, kundi itong ating tumatakbo 2006 Grand Matador Brandy PBA Philippine Cup. Benji Santiago kasama ko rito si Jason Webb. As we take a look at the team standings, naku maganda pwesto nitong dalawang kupunan na ito, Jason.
Well, San Miguel, patuloy ang pag-init dito sa summer as they have now notched their 6th straight victory. On the other hand, two of the teams that were sharing the lead for the majority ng ating first round, itong Purefoods Chunkee Giants at Coca-Cola Tigers, maglalaban na ulit.
Kumbaga, dito sa komperensya natin na ito yung pangalawang pagkakataon na magsasagupa itong dalawang kupunan na ito. Kung matatandaan natin, doon sa kanilang first meeting, yung mga higante, medyo nanliit yan dito sa mga Tigre. No? As we take a look at the results and the numbers of their first meeting in pre-final score dyan, 80-72 won by the Coca-Cola Tigers.
But that was one of the first victories of the Coca-Cola Tigers. Nakita mo, dinomina ng field goal percentage ang Chunkee Giants. Mataas ang field goal percentage nila at 43%. But on the other hand, they gave away too many fouls dito sa Coca-Cola Tigers. Kaya nagkaroon sila ng 39 free throw attempts, converting 23 compared to the 7 converted by the Chunkee Giants. At nakita nyo doon yung rebounds, Benji, 61-39.
Mga doon nga sa nangyari na yun, in their first encounter, ang sinasabi, yung mga Giants sa pangalan lang daw yata. Pero kailangan may mapatunayan itong Purefoods Chunkee Giants. Makakabawi kaya itong Purefoods laban sa Coca-Cola Tigers. Ang ating mga referees para sa ball game na ito, Cruz Montiel Nicolas. And on we go right now with the first quarter of action. Paul Antadi taking the first attempt of the ball game and he missed the rim completely. The second serving sana ang Purefoods no, pero wala rin nangyari doon sa tira ni Richard G. Samantala, ito ang Coca-Cola Tigers. Umaarangkada kagad si John Arrigo. Kanina malapitan, ngayon malayo. Hindi naman niya tinamaan yung basket pero may loose ball foul na maitatawag laban dito kay Will Antonio. Si Will Antonio has been starting para rito sa panig ng Coca-Cola Tigers. And of course, Will Antonio, talagang nagpapakilala siya dito sa conference na ito.
But he had a big game kalaban ng Santa Lucia Realtors where itong Coca-Cola Tigers parang from the dead. Nakahabol sila kontra ng Santa Lucia Realtors. Will Antonio had a career best 18 rebounds. That is coming from the small position, from the guard position. Napakalaking addition yan para sa Coca-Cola Tigers.
And of course, the recognition of being named as Co-Players of the Week. Ito si Will Antonio, side by side with Danny Seagull. Alright mga kaibigan, Robokya pa, yun lang dito sa ating scoreboard. Pero hindi pa po nakakabuslo. Yung isa dito sa dalawang pupunan na ito. Actually, siguro hindi natin maasahan masyado pagdating sa offense sa itong dalawang pupunan dahil they are the two best defensive teams in the conference right now.
But that's how these two teams are built around their defense. Alam natin itong Coca-Cola Tigers showing their defense right there has a lot of big men and that is why they're able to control yung mga big men ng kalaban at napapababa nila yung score.
Well, ito naman si Denok Miranda. He wants to control the offense of the Coca-Cola Tigers and he gets the first basket of the ball game. 2-0 tayo ngayon. Ito naman panig ng Purefoods Chunkee Giants. Si James Yap. Actually, itong dalawang pupunan na ito, mahaba-haba ang pinahinga nito. Jason, April 7 pa itong Purefoods. Tinalo ito ng San Miguel Beermen. At ito naman Coca-Cola, last Palm Sunday pa ito. Nanalo naman laban sa Santa Lucia Realtors.
Looking like they have fresh legs. Denok Miranda scoring again. Another fast break para kay Dennis Miranda. And you know, alam mo to, mga addition to because this Coca-Cola team only averages 8 fast break points a game and here in the first quarter, nakaka-4 na kagad sila.
Well, ito si Denok Miranda kung siya nagsiset up ng offense nitong panig ng Coca-Cola Tigers. That time around, he's taking matters into his own hands. At ito, wala pa rin score ng Purefoods pero nakakalimang puntos na ang Coca-Cola Tigers. Lahat yan galing dito kay Denok Miranda, rookie point guard ng Coca-Cola Tigers. Samantala, execution of the half-court offense ng Purefoods is James Yap laban kay John Arrigo. We're really excited to see this matchup between these two shooters. Pero nakialam na naman ang Coca-Cola Tigers na si Alipig sa play na yun. At nasa kanila muli ang posesyon. This time, nakaabang kagad ang depensa ng Purefoods. Arrigo, laban kay James Yap. Walang makuhang espasyo para makatira na. Ipamigay yung bola. Miranda Artadi, pero ito, Romara na sa parating. Si Kirby Raimundo na bigyan ng magandang pasa for the first basket ng Purefoods.
Well, you know, when Paul Artadi is in the ball game, you are gonna see itong Purefoods Chunkee Giants run the fast break. Kaya naman itong big man nila, si Kirby, helping going down and rewarded by Paul Artadi.
Rafi Rivas trying to shake up Kirby Raimundo. Malakas yung pamanta niyang tira. May rebound for Richard G. Tumatakbo na naman si Paul Artadi. Kanino ibibigay yung bola? Nakko! Sabi niya na foul daw siya kaya nawala sa kanya yung bola. Walang tawag. Dire-diretso ang aksyon. John Arrigo with a hand off. Papunta kay Ali Pick. At mukhang blocking foul ang may tatawag laban sa Purefoods.
The entire bench of the Chunkee Giants up in arms, Benji, dahil pakiramdam nila offensively, they felt that na napituhan dapat na na-foul ito si Paul Artadi. Defensively, they didn't feel that ito si Richard G naman ay nagkubit ng foul.
So bola mananatili para sa panig ditong Coca-Cola Tigers as we take a look at the turnovers here. Apat na laban sa Purefoods, isa pa lamang ang Coca-Cola Tigers.
And turnovers of Purefoods have been taken advantage of by the Tigers with those fast break opportunities of Lennon Miranda.
Samantala, eto, nagdagdag ng turnovers. Itong panig ng Coca-Cola Tigers dahil natawagan ng traveling. Itong si John Arrigo. It still is 5-2 lead para rito sa Coca-Cola Tigers. The two coaches on your screens, Coach Pinky Favis, who will go to Misamis Oriental sa Cagayan de Oro for the All-Stars. He will be coaching the North All-Star team na dating kinoach ni Ryan Gregorio.
Exactly. At itong si Pinky Favis will be the second rookie coach to coach the All-Star game. The first one was Al Francis Chua. He did it in 98 for Tanduay.
Samantala, balikan natin ang aksyon mga kaibigan. Unproductive thrust para sa Purefoods. The Coca-Cola Tigers have a 3-point lead. Si Ali Pick sa ilalim bago pa maka-attempt. May foul na binibigay. Itong panig ng Purefoods. At si Richard G. Naku, napakabilis parang patak ng taxi ito. Tatlong personal foul kaagad ito si Richard G. Wala pa tayong 4 na minuto na nakakalipas dito sa ating first quarter.
At alam mo, Benji, yan ang magiging biggest concern ni Coach Ryan Gregorio because mas maliliit na nga sila kontra dito sa Tigers. Tapos napipituhan pa ng foul kagad ang mga player.
Ali Big! Bigay na naman ng mas malaking kalamangan para sa kanyang kupunan. 7-2 right now. 5 ang kanilang inaalagaan kalamangan. As we take a look at the fast break points. Coca-Cola, tumatakbo talaga. Nakakalapit sila in that department laban sa Purefoods. May agaw si Benok Miranda. Miranda, goal to John Arrigo pero hindi niya makontrol yung bola. So John Arrigo with a couple of turnovers here in the first period. Kanina traveling, ngayon naman bitawan niya yung bola at the line. At meron tayong timeout kagad na itinawag rito ni Coach Ryan Gregorio. 2 puntos pa lamang sila. Lamang na 5 ang Coca-Cola Tigers.
It's an honor. In one word, I'm overwhelmed. It's such a task of being around the most talented athletes that this land has within those 4 quarters of the basketball court. And I'm looking forward to giving it my best.
Alam mo, Benji, napakaganda sinabi ni Coach Pinky na nung nakita niya yung lineup niya, na-excite siya. Pero sigurado na nakita niya yung lineup ng kabila, kinabahan na rin siya.
Well, kumbaga, mixed emotions siguro, no? Para kay Coach Pinky Favis. Pero makikipagtagisan siya rito ng coaching strategies laban naman kay Coach John Wichico na hawakan naman yung South All-Stars. And speaking of All-Stars, itong si Roger Yap, I do believe marami dyan sa Misamis Oriental lang nag-aabang na makita nila itong si Roger Yap in the flesh once again. Alright. Samantala, 6:57 dito sa ating first quarter. Kasama po natin at courtside, Dominic Roy coming in with this report.
Thank you, Benji. Kung sinasabi natin kanina, yung malalaki ng Coca-Cola Tigers ang pinaghandaan nitong Chunkee Giants, sabi ni Coach Ryan Gregorio, pinaghandaan rin nila itong si Miranda at itong si Will Antonio because both these guys had career games in their last game against the Chunkee Giants. So sabi nila, ngayon preparado kami. The last time we were looking at Ali Peak, John Narigo, and Rafi Rives, pero ngayon, pati itong dalawang to, titignan namin.
Alright, ang question nga lang doon, nakakalimang puntos na si Denok Miranda. Ay siguro, paalala pa dun sa paghahanda na ginawa ng Purefoods kung si Denok Miranda tinitignan nila in this ball game.
Well, at least they've contained one of the two. Ito si Will Antonio still scoreless. Pero nga ito si Denok, he has taken advantage of the turnovers which has plagued both teams. Itong Purefoods already has 5 at itong Coca-Cola, 3 naman ang turnovers nila.
Kirby Raimundo at the line. At eto, pumuntos sila ng dalawa pa pero lamang pa rin ang Coca-Cola Tigers 7-4.
Benji, balikan natin yung sinabi mo tungkol kay Roger Yap that yung mga tao sa Cagayan, very excited to see him. I talked to him before the game and I asked him, bakit ikaw yung #1 na binoto ng mga Cagayan? Apparently, ito si Roger, of course, he is loved by the fans there. But one of the reasons why he is loved by the fans is, nung teenage years niya, halos 2 taon, dun daw siya naglalaro madalas sa Cagayan.
Ayun, kaya naman pala. Well, they're excited to catch him in action once again. At field goals natin, Coca-Cola 4 out of 10, Purefoods just 1 out of 7. Yes, dahil nakashoot pa lamang ni Kirby Raimundo kanina ng 2 free throws. Ano? So 9-4, 5 puntos ng kalamangan ng Coca-Cola Tigers. At naku, ito, Coca-Cola, nasa kanila na naman ang bola. Giants, sabi nga natin, pinalo sila ng Coca-Cola in their first encounter dito sa ating conference na ito. At yung rebound factor, yun ang medyo malaki-laki dun eh. Malaki yung disparity between yung rebounding output na ipinakita ng Coca-Cola, 61-39 laban dito sa Purefoods Chunkee Giants. Just try to imagine, 61 rebounds. Ito panik ng Coca-Cola Tigers.
Well, really showing their height. Ito naman ang nagiging problema ngayon ng Chunkee Giants. Already 7 turnovers. Very early dito sa ating first quarter. Halfway done. Masyadong marami yan, Benji, para sa team like Purefoods.
Dale Singson, nasa loob na po para sa Coca-Cola Tigers. And so is Billy Mamaril. And Singson spots, ayaw. Roger Yap ngayon nagbababa ng bola para sa Purefoods Chunkee Giants. Diretso pa sa basket pero isi-set up niya ito si Eugene Tejada. For the jumper to the outside, ayaw. Nakuha nila muli ang bola. James Yap on the drive. Wala pa rin offensive rebound. Ako ba yan? May butas ba yung ring na yan? Siguro at tumatakbo sa isipan itong panig ng Purefoods.
Purefoods having a hard time getting the basket in the goal, inside the goal. Pero the good thing, they are getting a lot of opportunities dahil marami silang nakukuha ang mga rebound, offensive rebounds for his team.
Well, this is 9-4 mga kaibigan. So kung tinatalo nila muli o gusto nilang makabawi naman pagdating sa rebounding department dahil 61-39 in their first encounter pero kailangan din pumuntos. Ito Purefoods Chunkee Giants.
Well, yes, exactly, because the most important stat of any basketball game is points.
Yun naman talaga yan eh. Yun ang sukatan ng panalo o talo eh. Si Kirby Raimundo, hirap na hirap makapuntos. Ito Purefoods Chunkee Giants. 9-4, inside 5 minutes na po tayo dito sa ating first quarter. Sabi nga po natin, hindi natin masyadong inaasahan na this could turn out to be a high-scoring ball game because they are 2 of the best defensive teams that we have right now dito sa komperensyang ito. Ito si Will Antonio. So Billy Mamaril, madali ang tira, wala.
Kanina nga bago tayo pumasok dito sa court, sabi ko nga, Benji, we're looking at a game around in the 70 region.
It will be a challenge for the coaches right now and even for the players. Itong dalawang koponan na ito, ha? May foul na may tatawag laban sa Coca-Cola. Ito si Denok Miranda. Unang personal foul pa lamang ni Denok Miranda. Let's take a look at Coach Pinky Favis. You will get to see him live talking to the North All-Stars, coaching them. And of course, nung nakaraan si Coach Ryan Gregorio, ay panalo, North All-Stars doon, ano? Babawi daw ang South. Tingnan ngayon natin, ha? Roger Yap with a drop pass. Aangat si Kirby Raimundo. Hindi lumalata kung nakita ko yung basket mo. Pero somehow, a little bit of a hang time move and he made a basket. May 4 points si Kirby Raimundo. 6 naman para sa Purefoods. But they're still behind in this ball game, 9-6. Miranda going to Dale Singson. Shot clock, pababa na, 6 na segundo na lamang. The finger roll, di. Umubra para kay Billy Mamaril. Roger Yap, ayaw. Tuloy ang aksyon, nakuha ni Mark Tigres ang bola. Derby. Ayun, pumasok at sa PM West. At sa inyo na bagong PM. Power to the people. And all of a sudden, tapos na ang Holy Week, pero napako. Etong panig ng Coca-Cola Tigers sa 9 puntos. Inabutan na ng Purefoods Chunkee Giants after this long-range bomb na tawag natin TM Press galing kay Kirby Raimundo with 3 of 23 dito sa ating first quarter. Alam mo, ang maganda pa rito, naglalaro itong dalawang koponan na ito dito sa Araneta Coliseum, kung saan itong dalawang koponan na ito dito madalas nag-iipon ng mga panalo.
Well, itong si Purefoods Chunkee Giants, the only loss in the Araneta Coliseum actually came from the Coca-Cola
Yes,
Tigers.
good.
Kaya talagang kung mabawi sila, ito ang lugar para makabawi sila.
Scoreless for the last 3 minutes. Itong panig ng Coca-Cola Tigers. Ganun pa rin ba? Tatapangin abot itong si Billy Mamaril kay Mark Tigres. Purefoods, lalamang na ba dito sa kanilang ofensiba na ito? We're inside 3 minutes ng ating first quarter. Roger Yap is up against Dale Singson. They go to the Golden Boy, Noy Castillo. Shot clock, pababa na, 5 segundo na lamang. Kirby, malayo siya sa basket, pero nakita niya yung shot clock bumababa. Pero he throws up an air ball at magkakaroon ng shot clock violation dapat sa Purefoods. So sayang yung pagkakataon, pero tabla tayo. Etong panig ng Coca-Cola Tigers, medyo nahihirapan na. Lumit naman yata yung butas ng ring nila.
Well, seemingly, both teams are actually a bit rusty coming off our Holy Week break. They're trying to get their bearings and expect better scoring in the second and third and fourth quarter.
Billy Mamaril, ganun nga yata yung kanyang nararamdaman. Sobrang haba yata ng pahinga ninakalawang. In the meantime, mga kaibigan, may palitan para sa Purefoods Chunkee Giants. Si Jun Limpot ipapasok at nilabas yung kaisa-isang mama na umi-score dito sa Purefoods, si Kirby Raimundo.
Well, for the Purefoods Chunkee Giants, wala na silang choice dahil wala na si Kirby. Kaya na dapat na skumor.
Eto na, umi-score naman yun itong panig ng Coca-Cola Tigers after being silenced for quite a while. Ali Fake with a jump hook to make it 11-9 in their favor. So Roger Yap, wala ng Kirby. Sino ngayon ang aatake? Ayun naman pala, Jun Limpot. Sabi niya, ako, kaya nga ako pumalik. Alright, so 11-all tayo ngayon. Inside 2 minutes ng ating first quarter. Jaya Barrientos to John Arrigo from the outside. Getting there. Purefoods. Roger Yap on the run. Going to James Yap. Dynamic duo ng Purefoods Chunkee Giants. Going to the hole from there. Going to Castillo. Beatrice. Sakit sa inyo na bagong PM. Power to the people.
Boy Castillo showing that he still has a touch from 3-point region. Isa pa yan sa mga makikita niyo dyan sa Cagayan dahil Boy Castillo is an all-star and he will be representing yung South Ball Stars.
14-11 tayo ngayon. Purefoods Chunkee Giants with the lead. John Arrigo firing away against a long two. Only the first basket ito si John Arrigo.
All-star baka mo, John Arrigo pangalan ko. Ako naman, taga North All-Star.
Pakiabangan din mo ako. 14-13 para sa Purefoods Chunkee Giants. 55 seconds na lamang tayo dito sa ating first quarter. Fingers hand up to James Yap. James Yap, ayaw bumitaw nitong si John Arrigo. Matatawagan siya with his first personal foul. Nakita ni John Arrigo itong si James Yap.
Actually, both of them play good defense on each other. Itong si John Arrigo, his first basket just came itong last offense ng Coca-Cola. On the other hand, James Yap still scoreless here in the first quarter.
They had 18 in their first encounter. Field goals natin. Kirby Raimundo 3 out of 5. The rest of the team 2 out of 13. So ang tanong, dapat ba hindi pinagpahinga si Kirby Raimundo?
Well, actually, alam mo, Benji, the two guys that came in from the bench are the only other players that was able to puncture the hoop aside from the starting five.
Samantala, the turnaround jumper para may Ali Big will net him 6 points during the first quarter as they grab back the lead 15-14. So mukhang last shot time na ito Para sa quarter na ito, itong Purefoods Chunkee Giants, nasa kanila ang bola. Lalamang ba sila? Teka muna. At may offensive foul yata si Mark Bingris. Unang personal foul ni Mark Bingris at mabibigyan pa ng pagkakataon itong panig ng Coca-Cola Tigers to make the last basket ng ating first quarter. Lamang sila lang isa. Johnny Abarientos on the move towards the basket. Dale Simpson, force shot, hilit na board at tinamaan, and time will expire dito sa ating first 12 minutes of action. Sabi nga natin, matindi sa depensa pero nagpapakita ng tindi sa offensa. Ito si Kirby Raimundo with 9 points and 4 rebounds. All happening here in the first period of action, and he's trying to keep the hopes with the Purefoods Chunkee Giants na makagante laban dito sa Coca-Cola Tigers. Ito po ang kanilang pangalawang pagtatagpo dito sa kontrang shot blocks na rito at suki niya si Billy Mamaril. Dalawang shot blocks na inaabot ni Billy Mamaril dito kay Mark Bingris. Naisang pa ito si Ali Pink. June Limpot came in for Kirby Raimundo. Nandito pa rin sa second quarter of action para sa Purefoods Chunkee Giants, pero may passing error itong panig ng Purefoods. 15-14 pa rin mga kaibigan. Ganito po natin iniwanan yung ating first 12 minutes of action. Dito po nakakapunta sa dalawang kapunan. 32% for the Coca-Cola Tigers, 26 para sa Purefoods. Field goal percentage po yan. In the meantime, Rob Wainwright going to Johnny Abarientos with a quick pass inside. June Limpot at si Ali Peak. Punta muna natin si Dominic.
Ako, trabaho na. Itong Coca-Cola Tigers, sabi nga ni Coach Binky, naiiwan natin yung trabaho natin. Kailangan muna natin kumuha ng rebound. That's the only time na nakakashoot itong Chunkee Giants. Sinabi niya, we're playing good defense, pero pag hindi natin nakuha yung rebound, hindi natatapos yung defensive play. So tinuturo niya, everybody, sabi niya, everybody, all the 5 guys on the floor ay kailangan rebound. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you very much. Just a constant reminder, this is how we won the first encounter, 61-39. We out-rebounded Purefoods. Baka nakakalimutan natin yun.
At mukhang nakalimutan nila dahil sa first quarter, Benji, itong Coca-Cola had 9 rebounds at itong Purefoods naman, grabe ang rebound. 18 kontra sa 9. 18 rebounds para dito sa sa Purefoods. So, tamang-tama yung sinasabi ni Coach Binky na they have to rebound.
Si Rob Wainwright po, hindi po nagpapahula dun sa referee natin. Tinitingnan ko may pro grip. At mukhang okay naman. So tuloy, itong pangalawang free throw para kay Ali Pic. Isa lamang na ipasok niya, pero 2 puntos sa mga nakalamangan ng Coca-Cola Tigers, 16-14. Shot block story. Pingris, of course. Starring role.
Alam mo, seemingly itong Purefoods, they have one person in every category leading the way. Scoring, ito si Kirby Raimundo. Sa support ball naman, itong si Mark Pingris. So kailangan a better team effort para sa entire team.
Alright, we'll see if that will work para rito sa Purefoods Chunkee Giants. Ali Peak, the pass coming from Johnny Abarientos. Ikot muli ang bola para sa Coca-Cola Tigers. Si Sarah Rob Wainwright will miss the long distance shot, pero may loose ball foul na may tatawag rito laban kay Roger Yap, who was trying to out-rebound itong si Ali.
Very early at Chunkee Giants forced to double down on Ali Peak. That's why nililibre yung mga shooters sa labas. But here in the first half, ito mga shooters ng Coca-Cola Tigers yet to hit the mark dun sa mga kick-off from the post.
John Arrigo, tinaw siya, 2. Wainwright going inside the rally peak, double team, ikot muli ang bola. Sa labas na titira, si Johnny Abarientos will make the connection with the press. Sabi sa inyo na bagong PM, power to the people. Si Johnny Abarientos coming off the bench. Supporting role na lang nagdating dito kay Denok Miranda, pero of course, no complaints. Johnny Abarientos, kumbaga, parang sabi ko, protege ko naman yung Denok Miranda.
But I wouldn't say it more of a supporting role, but rather teacher to see ano nangyayari dito kay Johnny. I talked to Johnny a couple of weeks back. Sabi niya sa akin, tinatanong ko bakit naka-deep brace pa siya. Apparently, ito si Johnny, masakit pa rin ang tuhod niya, but he has to play for the Coca-Cola Tigers and give it his all because they want to play very well dito sa konferensyang ito.
Meantime, ito si Billy Mamaril. Lots of shots for the big guy, pero nothing falling for him so far. 19-14, lamang na 5 ang Coca-Cola Tigers. Dito, Benji Santiago, kasama ko si Jason Webb, Dominic Uy at courtside. Later on at halftime, si Patricio Bermudez Hison. Missing a shot from the baseline, si Golden Boy Noy Castillo. Barrientos hitting a 3 earlier. Ali Big, the double teaming defense. From the outside, wala kick in. Ayaw pa rin para rito kay Rob Wainwright. Tapin ka ng bola, John Arrigo. Ayaw talaga. Maasip ang shooting dito si John Arrigo here in the first half. Roy Castillo, buta ba ginabot kay Ali Peak. He's actually sharing number 1 spot when it comes to shot blocks. Kasama si Marlo Aquino.
But Ali Peak always one of the top shot blockers in the league. Ito nga Coca-Cola Tigers, number 2 in the league sa shot blocks. At ito si Ali Peak has been so dominant para sa Coca-Cola Tigers this confident.
And he's showing the way when it comes to scoring para sa Coca-Cola Tigers. A total of 9 points already para rito kay Man Mountain Ali Peak. As we take a look at the action here, who's going to stop him? It is in the shaded area. He's got all the muscles. Lamang ng 7 ang Coca-Cola, 21-14. Lamang rito sa Purefoods Chunkee Giants. And this is just a 30-second timeout. We're already here in the second quarter. At siguro kagulat-gulat na ito. Baka maiwanan ng gusto itong panig ng Purefoods.
Purefoods definitely a struggle in scoring dito sa ating first half. Coach Ryan Gregorio forced to call a timeout very early in the second quarter just to stem the tide at alamin sa mga players niya kung ano bang anong solusyon.
21-14, Roger Yap on the screens para sa Purefoods Chunkee Giants is down by 7, and the guy who made 9 points in the first quarter is back on the floor. Of course, that was earlier, si Kirby Raimundo.
The Purefoods has been last field goal came all the way in the first quarter, 1 minute and 36 to go. At nandito na tayo sa second quarter with 8 and 24. Kaya naman nakagawa ng malaking lamang itong Coca-Cola Tigers.
So back to live action mga kaibigan. Ito po kami sa Reneto Coliseum. At si Eugene Tejada wanting to go to Kirby Raimundo pero madikit pa si Rafi Rivas sa kanya. Roger Yap is up against a taller Rob Wainwright. Ito, Kirby Raimundo nakakuha ng pasa. Lloyd the Junley Port baseline. Ayaw and Arrigo gets a rebound number 3. Rafi Rivas on his way for a jam. Coca-Cola Tigers executing a break at an exclamation point.
Well, Rafi Rivas, one of the most agile big men we have in the league. At ito naman si Johnny Barrientos easily spotting itong gazelle na tumatakbo sa wing para sa Coca-Cola Tigers.
Samantala, Ali Peak getting his 6th rebound. John Arrigo going to Rob Wainwright. Stop it. In this ball game, and of course, is one of the members of Twin Towers, itong Coca-Cola.
Well, itong dalawang talaga nagpahirap dito sa Chunkee Giants in their first meeting. Rafi Rivas with 15 points and 10 rebounds. On the other hand, itong si Ali Peak, 10 points at napakalaki nito, 16 rebounds and 4 block shots. Because not only do they score for you, they play big defense.
Lalo nito si Ali Peak, yung binabanggit natin, first encounter, 10 points. 9 points na siya ngayon. Di pa tapos yung first half. So kapag babasihan natin, so far mga pangyayari, lalong-lalo na pagdating sa field goals here in the second quarter, nakbo, may problema ang Purefoods Chunkee Giants.
Patuloy ang pagbalasa ni Coach Ryan ng mga players niya dahil hindi pa sila nakaka-score dito sa second quarter.
Kaya nga Kirby Raimundo. Let's see kung manatag na galing. 9 points siya in the first period. Okay! Sabi niya talaga ng Purefoods Chunkee Giants is already in double figures. He's got 11.
Yun lang pala ang sagot. Kanina siya yung sumushoot. Para sa Chunkee Giants sa first quarter, ganun pa rin dito sa second quarter.
Inside 7 minutes, the running first half. Denok Miranda is back on the floor. Ali Peak. May foul na ibibigay itong si Kirby Raimundo.
First foul, number 21, Kirby Raimundo.
Una pa lamang yun, laban kay Kirby Raimundo. Dominic.
Benji, itong Purefoods Chunkee Giants, they're happy where they are now, solo third, 5 and 3. Pero sabi nga ni Coach Ryan Gregorio, one thing that they have to work on is their consistency on offense. Dahil sabi niya, yung offense sila, pag nananalo sila, they average over 95 points. Pag nananalo sila, 77 lang. Sabi niya, and their defense, feeds off their offense. Mas ginaganahan sila pag maganda ang ikot ng bola, pag nakakashoot sila. So tignan natin kung magagawa nila yun dito sa second quarter para makahabol sila. Benji?
Well, baka yung saya na nararamdaman nila dahil nasa third place sila baka hindi na tumagal yan. Lalo na ito, lumalayo itong panig ng Coca-Cola. 7-16 right now. With only 6 minutes and 18 dito sa ating first half. To consider some of the reliable shooters pa nga itong panig ng Coca-Cola like John Arrigo. He's not playing his usual game. He's not displaying the scoring output that a lot of people are expecting him to do. Polar Tadi. Sabi niya, ako kaya sumubok. Ayaw pa rin. And finally, they get a basket. It's Eugene Tejada. 27-18. So, unti-unti, hindi mo pwedeng biglayin yan. Parang na siya ang Coca-Cola Tigers. John Amigo against Polar Tadi.
Purefoods Chunkee Giants changing up their defense to a 1-2-2 zone.
Sasalaksak naman si Denok Miranda. What a move! From the right middle. Yan ang ginawa nito si Denok Miranda. Will give them an 11-point lead. Kirby tried to shake off. Ito si Rafi Rivas. Nakita po. Rafi Rivas. Pero nakaabang pa sa ilalim. Itong si Ali Pic. But they get an offensive rebound. Ito panig ng Purefoods Chunkee Giants. James Young! Oh! Ayaw pa rin. Makapigil hininga para sa mga fans ng Purefoods. Pero hindi pa rin pumasok. Ali Pic out through John Arrigo. It's on its way! It's in! It's in the MLS. It continues to power to the people.
Another 14-point lead para sa Coca-Cola Tigers. Defensively, itong Chunkee Giants have tried everything. They've tried going to a zone. Sinubukan na nila ng man-to-man. But they just need more scoring. Then look at it. Si Kirby, they do the 4 out of 7. But the rest of the team, 3 out of 23.
He needs some help from the rest of his teammates. And kung si Kirby ay mundo, he cannot do it by his lonesome. Lumalayo itong kalabangan ng Coca-Cola 32-18 right now. Alam Coca-Cola pa. Natatangan ng bola at kanilang depensa ngayon. Papanoorin natin. Will Antonio! Shot! Ito, may halong malas pa. So John Arrigo, nasa kanya na naman ang bola. Sasalaksak naman. Challenging the defense of Eugene Tejada. Wala! And John Arrigo, no? Magulo sa bola that time around. Mapupunta kay Eugene Tejada. 32-18. James Yap, 0-4. And maybe he will get his first 2 points from the line.
Very mature approach by James Yap. Hindi ako makashoot sa labas. Attack the basket. Hopefully get a foul. And then try to get your bearings mula sa free throw line.
Gusto may makita lang siya na tira niya na pumasok. That would spark something here para kay James Yap, mga kaibigan. 32-18. That time, this is probably a very good signal that anything will happen with James Yap and the rest of the Purefoods Chunkee Giants. They're still behind in this ball game. We still have 4 minutes, 5 seconds dito sa ating first half. 52 para kay James Yap. Jose ang kalamangan ng Coca-Cola Tigers. Tsaka ating base na lumalabas yan. Will Antonio, ginugulo ni Pola Tabi. Singson on the drive. Wala! Pero nakapag-fishing expedition. Itong si Dale Singson nakakuha ng foul. At sino ang sabi? Si Kirby Raimundo will give up his second personal foul. And 2 free throws pa ito para kay Dale Singson. May 4 na team fouls na ang Purefoods. Dalawa lamang laban sa Coca-Cola Tigers. At ang panig ng Coca-Cola Tigers, ang daming free throws in their first encounter. At of course, kung yun ang pagbabasihan, at ganun naman ang gagawin ito Purefoods, sakaling mag-iba ang istorya at sumasablay itong Coca-Cola ngayon sa kanilang mga free throws.
Well, actually, itong Coca-Cola Tigers is the most fouled team in the entire league.
Oo, tama.
Pero ang nangyayari lang, they're shooting 61% as a team. So, marami rin sila nasasayang. But they put a lot of pressure on the opponents kasi maraming big man ng kalaban ay napupunta sa foul trouble.
In the meantime, Richard G was going for the basket. Was running the baseline. At si Ali Pic ang matatawagan ng kanyang unang personal foul. Si Ali Pic paupuin. Mga kaibigan, he started this ball game para sa Coca-Cola Tigers. Well-deserved rest. Billy Mamaril checks back in. Richard G. Laban kay Billy Mamaril. Decides to put it up. It's short. Well, 3 seconds na lamang yung kanila shot clock. Mamaril. Tumakbang muna bago nag-dribble. Traveling.
Easy call by the referees. He actually wanted to give a jab step bago siya tumakbo. Eh, nangyari, it took 2 steps. Easy call para sa ating referee.
That's the second turnover nito panig ng Coca-Cola Tigers here in the second quarter. Purefoods trying to bring down this 13-point lead ng Coca-Cola. James Yap! Wala! Billy Mamaril with a pitch going to Dale Singson. Nice catch. Handoff. Lost his balance. Yun lang ang problema rito kay Rafi Rivas. Alright. Lamang ng 13 puntos sa tampanig ng Purefoods. At backcourt matchup natin, Jason.
For Will Antonio and Benok Miranda, 11 points, 5 out of 8 from the field. Ito si James Yap at si Paul Artadi. Scoreless, actually 2 points, but scoreless from the field, 0 out of 11.
So malaki pa rin, nakikita talaga yung problema nitong Purefoods Chunkee Giants. Pero Rafi Rivas, parang hindi niya nakita yung ring. So 33-20, pagkakataon para sa Purefoods Chunkee Giants. Mahigit 2 minuto pa nalalabi dito sa ating first half. James Yap, pag-angat. Muntik pang maagawan, Tejada, Artadi. James Yap, gusto niya mag-quit si James Yap. And Dale Singson fouling a shooting James Yap. Pero mukhang nakaapak siya sa linya, so it's just going to be 2 free throws para kay James Yap.
James Yap trying to make his points from the free throw line dahil talagang hindi siya tinatantanan ng depensa ng Coca-Cola Tigers. They know that mula dun sa mga small men ng Purefoods Chunkee Giants, ito si James Yap ang pinaka-kakatakutan mo sa lahat.
Pero bakit si James Yap so far in the first half, lahat magigaling sa free throw line. Ibinalik si Ali Pic, kapalit muna nito si Rafi Rivas. At palamang po ang output ni James Yap, puro free throws. Nothing from the field. And he takes care of business. Pero lamang pa rin ang 11. Double-digit lead here being enjoyed by the Coca-Cola Tigers. You see Johnny Abarientos back on the floor. Laban naman kay Paul Artadi. Abarientos trying to gain control of the level. Sino ba talaga? Kakakuha ng bola. Kanina mapupunta? Sabi ni James Yap. Nakatawag ko na kahit out.
Eh, miski siya, nalito na eh. Kailangan ko na time out.
So, it's going to be a full timeout. Kukunin ngayon ang Purefoods Chunkee Giants. Look at this. The former number 1 steal man. Ito si Johnny Abarientos. Gusto mo ba namang huli ng steal ni Paul Artadi? Ang bola, napakahirap makuha. That's smart fingers, mga kaibigan.
1
ay pumutos para rito sa Purefoods Chunkee Giants. So bumaba na to single digit na lang may pakalamangan ng Coca-Cola 33-24.
Kung kanina itong Chunkee Giants ang nagkaroon ng dry spell, ito naman Coca-Cola Tigers, patagal-tagal na rin hindi nakakapuntos. Kaya naman nakakahabol lang Chunkee Giants.
5 turnovers committed by the Coca-Cola Tigers here in the second quarter alone. At ito yung pagkakataon na iniintay ng Purefoods Chunkee Giants. Just down by 9. Paul Artadi laban kay Johnny Abarientos. Tejada, back to Artadi. 1 minute remaining sa ating first half. Artadi with a step back. It's short. At ang bola, kanina mapupunta? Mananatili? No, it will go Coca-Cola's way na. At si referee Mario Montiel, talagang sure siya doon sa tawag na yun. In the meantime, it's a 30-second timeout naman ay tatawag ni Coach Pinky Favis with only 53.5 seconds remaining here. Medyo nabahala rin siya at bumaba to single digit na namin itong kanilang kalamangan laban sa Purefoods 33-24. 33-24, Johnny Abarientos going to John Arrigo. Tira ni John Arrigo over Eugene Tejada, wala. Abol sa bola at pagbigay ng foul si Johnny Abarientos. So once again, mabibigyan ng pagkakataon ng Purefoods. Down by 9. Let's see kung mababawasan pa yan. 37.4 seconds. James Yap. Can he make a field goal? Finally! Ayaw talaga. And Johnny Abarientos pa ang kumuha ng rebound. The witness guy on the floor. About 3 seconds differential between the game clock and the shot clock here. Billy Mamaril drop pass. Wala. Johnny Abarientos picks up the loose ball. Goes to Billy Mamaril. But they got another turnover.
Oh, maganda yung pasa ni Johnny Abarientos para kay Billy, but Billy not expecting the pass from Johnny A.
Mukhang papunta na si Billy palapit sa basket to get a rebound. So Purefoods. Bola Artadi, natapigan. Bola lilipat pa sa kabila with 2.1 sa ating clock. So we told you, we cannot really expect a high-scoring ball game between these two best defensive teams that we have here. And a desperation shot from the backcourt for John Arrigo, who also finds himself a little bit of struggling dito sa ating first half of action. But the rest of the guys are taking care of business. Purefoods has a problem. The shooters are not clicking, especially James Yap. And they're still down in this ball game after 2 quarters. Samantala, puntahan natin ating kasama si Dominic Uy.
Well, I'm with the second place guy dito sa ating best player of the conference. Ali Peak, 9 points, 9 rebounds. What can you liken the success of the Coca-Cola Tigers this conference?
Well, our intensity on defense for one, and our ball movement.
All right, another question is, how do you feel that you're number 2 and the best player of the conference, and you know you're playing really well, helping your team out?
You know, I didn't realize that until a couple days ago. I just want to win, man. I mean, it's about time that we turn this franchise around, get it back to where it once was, and that's all I can think about right now.
All right, thank you, Ali. Kasama naman rin natin itong si Kirby Raimundo. Kirby, 11 points, 4 rebounds, and you're 9th naman dun sa ating best player of the conference. Mukhang medyo hindi masyado maganda nilalaro nyo ngayon, but you've been playing solid role for the Chunkee Giants. Ano masasabi mo doon?
Siguro yung kailangan maging patient kami sa defense namin dahil grabe yung ball movement nila eh. And sa offense namin, yung kailangan ma-execute lang namin ng maayos at maging control yung game na para makontrol namin yung game.
Kausap ko kanina si Coach Ryan Gregorio at sabi niya, ikaw yung stabilizing factor nitong Purefoods Chunkee Giants.
Thank you kay Coach. Pero siyempre, kailangan team pa rin eh. Maglaro kami ng suporta lahat kasi makapasuporta rin yung mga teammates ko, hindi lang naman.